Alright people, before we get in this video, it's just a wee bit of a laugh. Don't take it to heart. Don't start crying or anything like that. This is just my opinion. I want to know your opinion as well. So, don't take it to heart. Let's get into the video. What's going on people? Welcome back to another SharpDiv video and welcome back to the first video of 2018 on this channel. Woo! I'm excited. For today's video, I'm going to be speaking about the top 11 players on form and ability in the SPFL. Now of course there's going to be people saying stuff like, he's shite, I would never put him in the team. But you know what, this is my opinion and I want you to leave yours in the comment section. Just put your team in, put your top 11. I know that there's going to be a lot of people saying otherwise to this, but let's just crack on. But first, we need a whiteboard. Woof. It's like magic, isn't it? Oh. No funny enough. Starting off with the goalkeeper, and I think that there is three main options for this position. The first one at my club, West Foderingham. The second one, Lewis at Aberdeen, and the third one, Craig Gordon. But I'm going to go with the guy that I think is the best shot stopper and the best overall goalkeeper. And I think that a lot will agree on this. And that is going to be Big Wes, West Foderingham of Rangers. Now West Foderingham is a guy that actually comes under a lot of criticism, mostly from Rangers fans, who label him Wes Foderingham. I mean, are you taking the piss? Are you actually taking the piss? Have you been watching this guy recently? Some of the saves that he made in that Old Firm derby were amazing. I know that Craig Gordon made some good saves as well, and Lewis is a great goalkeeper, but I think that he is the better goalkeeper. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Now we're on to the left back position. Can you read that? Kieran Tierney of Celtic. I made a video on Kieran Tierney and Ross McCrory, the two biggest prospects from the Old Firm rivalry. And I got a lot of positive comments from that, but there was also a lot of people saying, you can't compare the two because McCrory couldn't lace his boots. Listen, that wasn't the objective of the video. It was just to look at both prospects and just kind of give our opinion on them. Obviously, Kieran Tierney is way further than Ross McCrory. But I was just trying to create a wee debate between fans, and I think that we did that. I really enjoyed that video. If you've not seen it, it's going to be in the description. Head over, let me know what you think. But anyway, moving on to the centre back position, and this one might surprise people, but it might no surprise others. And I'm going to be giving that to a Hearts defender. Hearts actually have conceded the least amount of goals in the league. Defence is not where they struggle. They struggle in scoring goals. So I'm going to give it to Scotland international, Christophe Berra. Excuse my handwriting, it's absolutely dire. Now moving on to the other centre-back position, and this is a guy who is in fine form. He's completely revitalised his career since a new manager has came in, and I'm giving that to another Rangers player, Danny fucking Wilson. Now there was a wee bit of hesitation here because Danny Wilson's obviously just came back into the frame, but personally I think that he's the in-form centre-back of the league. I thought he was magnificent in the Old Firm game. He's been really good previously, and hopefully his fine form continues. I think why he is playing so well is because we're actually playing a system that suits him. When Walter Smith was the manager, we played a very defensive type style where he was allowed to kick the ball long. When Mark Warburton came in, he was told to pass it short and he was told to quickly move it, and that just wasn't his game. His game's playing the long ball, trying to play big long diagonals, and since he's went back to that, he's bagged in like 3 goals and he's been one of the best players. To me, that's pretty unbelievable. Moving on to the right back position, and sorry, I'm going to be as unbiased as possible, and I think I'm being unbiased, but I think that it's got to be this man. James Tavernier. No, wait there. Let me correct myself as I've been pulled up for. James Tavernier. May as well just call him Tav. That is the right back that I'm going for. I think that this season he has improved dramatically. Last season, I was wanting him out the door, to be honest with you, because defensively it was atrocious. This season he has learned to be a wee bit more disciplined in his positional sense, and he absolutely played Sinclair off the park recently. Other than that, he's chipped in with a lot of assists in the league. I think he's got 6 assists, which is really good. And also he's been delivering absolutely top-notch balls to our strikers. They just cannot convert them. Moving on to the right midfield position, and I'm giving this one to a player who has actually been in the SPFL for a while, but his biggest criticism has always been his inconsistency. And this year, his club that he plays for actually brought in another player in his position who everybody thought was going to be the #1 man, the man like grabbing on the headlines, but no, he actually has found consistency this season, and that guy is, have you guessed it yet? It's James Forrest. I think there's been a number of good performers in the wide positions, but if I had to give it to a guy who is chipping in with a good amount of assists and a good amount of goals as well, I believe he scored 6 goals in the league, which is pretty good for a midfielder, for a winger, and he's been very unlucky on numerous amounts of occasions, and the guy that I was talking about that he's actually been keeping with the team is Patrick Roberts. Currently, Patrick Roberts has got a bad injury, but before that, Forrest was still getting the nod. It's been coming. He's been due a good season because ever since he's came into the league, as I say, he's been very inconsistent, or he would be that type of guy that would take a ball past a player and then he would cross it to fucking wee Johnny in the first row. Moving on to the central midfield position, and again, I could leave this guy out, and I really did want to leave him out for Celtic's midfielder Cham, but I think for overall, like, taking control of the game, intimidating opponents, it is none other than the Lego Muncher himself, my uncle, Scott Brown. That was a joke, by the way, we're not related, just in case you thought so. We don't eat Lego, the Browns. It'd be pretty hard to leave this guy out. He's Celtic's captain, Celtic are the best team in the league, and every single bone in my body was telling me don't put him in, put in Cham, even though he's a Celtic player as well, but don't put him in, put in Cham, but I just had to. But the next central midfielder is a player who has again transferred from one team to another this season in the SPFL, and that is the guy with Ryan Jack. 4 red cards rescinded to 2. One of the most sought after players in history in the SPFL by the referees. 4 red cards before Christmas, 2 have been rescinded. I think one of those other red cards were a wee bit sketchy, but we'll not talk about that. The referees have probably had a good Christmas, a good New Year, a few training courses, a drink of bleach. Ryan Jack, the most influential player for Rangers, I would say. The best performing player for Rangers, I would say. And also, the best signing for Rangers this season, I would say. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Is that bowled out short? Let me bring in a wee bit. Yeah, that's a wee bit better. Okay, so we are moving on to our left midfielder, and I think that this midfielder is a guy who has really made a name for himself because he's been performing against the bigger clubs, especially Rangers. He's tore Tavernier to part every fucking time he's played them, and Tavernier's in the team. So that shows you how good a season this guy's been having. And he is the Kilmarnock winger, a guy that I want to see at Rangers, Jordan Jones. Jones has actually managed to score a few goals this season, and again, every time I've seen him, he's looked like the best winger that I've seen so far this year, in terms of absolutely ripping my team to shreds. It wouldn't be hard, because you don't know what Rangers is going to turn up. Is it going to be the Rangers that goes to Parkhead, deserves a win, or is it going to be the Rangers that gets beat off Hamilton at home? Moving on to striker position, and I just have to go with this guy. I know that he's missed a lot of chances. I think that's going to come good eventually though. He is a top goal scorer in the SPFL, a guy that actually came from another league where he'd already played half a season. He's absolutely shattered, the wee guy. That's why I think he goes missing sometimes, and his work ethic, not even his work ethic, just his fitness levels drops a wee bit, and that is, again, as I say, is the top goal scorer in the SPFL, the wee Colombian El Buffalo, Alfredo Morelos. He's fiery, he can hold the ball up well, he's shite at headers, he can win a header, he can score goals, he can create space, he can bring other players into the game, and he's going to be a great player moving forward, and I think that he's already put his foot down in this league. Sorry for the camera shoot. On to the last striker. Shit, just got that on my hand. He has been a Scotland international. He has scored goal in Old Firm. He is a guy who's been wrote off time and time again. He's a guy that Walter Smith actually told to get back on the Chineses and the sausage suppers. And that is Chrissy Boyd, the top goal scorer in the full of the SPFL history. Wow. Now I know a lot of you will probably say Lee Griffiths deserves it or Moussa Dembele deserves it, but if you look at their stats this season, Lee Griffiths, that guy's not kicked a ball in about 2 months. Dembele has been disinterested. I mean, just look at him in the recent games, he just looks like he cannot be arsed, he just wants his move down south. So I think I need to give it to Chris Boyd. He's the informed striker, he scored 9 goals in the league, he's the second top goal scorer, he's a phenomenal finisher. For what he lacks in pace and fitness and technical ability and touch and, did I say pace? He makes up for in finishing. So Chrissy Boyd, you have made SharpDiv's top 11. And that is going to do us for the first video of 2018. If you have enjoyed it, smash that like button, subscribe if you are new. Thanks for 4K subscribers by the way, and we're still shooting forwards. I'm really looking forward to 2018. I'm really looking forward to making content. Hope that said content. I've been your boy, Dave, SharpDiv. I will see you in the next one. And wait for it. Should that's right with the board. I'm out. That was a fool. What is that? That's wrong! Because you can't see it, it's coming in my head and all that. Is that off?